Japan's longevity doctor warns, this healthy sleep position is silently damaging your heart after 60. There is a silent countdown happening in your bedroom every single night. It's not a sound you can hear, but a pressure you can feel, if you know what to look for. It's a dull ache in your back when you wake, a fog that clouds your thoughts in the morning, a subtle flutter in your chest you dismiss as nothing. It is a pressure that builds on your heart, strains your arteries, and starves your brain of precious oxygen, all while you believe you are safe and sound, resting in your bed. What if I told you the way you've been sleeping for the last 10, 20, or even 50 years, the position that feels so natural and comfortable, is the #1 unacknowledged threat to your health, your energy, and your independence after the age of 60? If you're over 60, you know the narrative we've been sold. The morning stiffness, the mental grogginess, the creeping fatigue that steals your afternoons. We're told it's all just an inevitable part of the golden years, a non-negotiable side effect of aging. But what if that's a lie? A dangerous misconception that is keeping millions of people from feeling their best? What if the real culprit is a simple, unconscious habit that you have the power to change tonight? Welcome back to Wisdom Free. Today, we are not just sharing helpful tips. We are sounding an alarm. We are revealing a crucial warning, one that has been echoed by doctors who have lived and practiced for over a century, like the legendary Dr. Shigeki Hinohara of Japan. A man who thrived with vigor and clarity well past the age of 105, he saw firsthand how the simplest daily habits could either build a fortress of health or slowly, silently erode it from the inside out. And the most overlooked, most underestimated habit of all is how you position your body when the lights go out. Before we expose these hidden dangers, I need you to be brutally honest in the comments right here. This is critical. Have you ever woken up suddenly from a deep sleep with your heart pounding, gasping for a breath of air as if you've been held underwater? There is no judgment here, only a community seeking truth. Your answer is a vital piece of this puzzle, for you and for everyone else reading. It could be the first step to connecting the dots on a problem you didn't even know you had. Please take one moment and share. It's important. Now, let's pull back the curtain on the positions that masquerade as comfortable, but are in fact saboteurs of your health. We will start with the one that is the most mechanically flawed, a position of pure structural stress. Many find a strange comfort in sleeping on their stomach, a feeling of being grounded and secure. But from a biomechanical standpoint, this position is a slow-motion disaster. To breathe, you are forced to crank your head to one side and hold it there for hours on end. I want you to try something right now. Turn your head as far as you can to the left or right. Now, imagine holding it there for the next 8 hours. The absurdity is obvious. The muscles in your neck would scream in protest. Yet we do this every night without a second thought. This prolonged torsion misaligns the delicate vertebrae in your cervical spine, leading to chronic neck pain, radiating nerve pain down your arms, and persistent tension headaches that you might be blaming on stress. But the assault doesn't stop at your neck. This position forces your spine into an unnatural, exaggerated curve. Your abdomen sinks deep into the mattress, causing your lower back to hyperextend. This is a recipe for chronic lumbar pain, sciatica, and that awful locked-up feeling you get in the morning, where you need to carefully and painfully unfold yourself just to stand up straight. Furthermore, you are literally crushing your own ribcage. This compression restricts the movement of your diaphragm, preventing you from taking deep, restorative breaths. Your breathing becomes shallow, rapid, and inefficient. Less oxygen enters your bloodstream with every breath, leading to a state of low-grade hypoxia all night long. This directly impacts your energy, your mood, and your brain's ability to function the next day. It is, without a doubt, a position you should abandon immediately. But what about the position that seems to be the very opposite? The one that doctors themselves once recommended as the gold standard? This next one is far more deceptive, as its dangers are not mechanical, but physiological. It's a silent trap. It seems so logical, doesn't it? Lying on your back keeps your spine aligned, your body symmetrical. It feels correct. But we forget the invisible force that is constantly working on our bodies: gravity. And in this position, gravity becomes your enemy. As we age, the muscle tone throughout our body, including in our throat and airway, naturally relaxes. When you lie flat on your back, gravity relentlessly pulls your tongue and the soft tissues at the back of your throat downwards. For some, this just causes snoring. But for millions, especially those over 60, it narrows the airway to a dangerous degree or causes it to collapse entirely. This is the gateway to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where you literally stop breathing. It's not just a brief pause. It can be for 10, 20, even 30 seconds or more. During this time, your blood oxygen levels plummet. What do you think your brain does when it senses it's being suffocated? It sounds a full-blown 5-alarm fire. It triggers a primal survival response, flooding your system with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to jolt your body awake just enough to violently gasp for air. It's like being repeatedly resuscitated all night long. This can happen 5, 15, or even 50 times an hour. And the most terrifying part? You will likely have no memory of these nightly battles in the morning. But your heart remembers. Your heart feels the brutal impact of every single episode. Imagine forcing your heart to run a series of intense sprints, all night, every night. This chronic cycle of oxygen deprivation and adrenaline spikes puts an immense and unsustainable strain on your entire cardiovascular system. The heart muscle can thicken and stiffen, your blood pressure skyrockets during the night, and your risk for atrial fibrillation, heart attack, and stroke increases dramatically. The daytime symptoms are just as devastating. Have you ever had a full 8 hours of sleep but woken up feeling utterly exhausted, as if you've been in a fight? Do you suffer from persistent brain fog, memory lapses, or an inability to focus that you've accepted as your new normal? This is not just getting older. This is your body screaming that it spent the night fighting for its life instead of resting and repairing. The very position you chose for comfort has turned your bedroom into a nightly torture chamber. The danger is clear. But if you think switching to your side is the simple, foolproof answer, you need to listen very carefully. Because choosing the wrong side creates another, more direct and equally perilous burden on your heart and your body's vital systems. Many people who find back sleeping uncomfortable naturally roll onto their side. It feels like a safe harbor. But your body is not a symmetrical machine. The internal placement of your organs means that one side is a sanctuary for sleep, while the other puts your heart and other systems under a quiet, constant pressure. When you sleep on your right side, you are forcing your heart to work against the pull of gravity. Your heart is located on the left side of your chest. Lying on your right side forces it to pump blood uphill to circulate it through the aorta, your body's main artery. It's like asking a water pump to push water up a steep hill. It requires significantly more energy and creates more strain. Even more critically, this position puts direct physical pressure on your vena cava, the largest vein in your body, which is responsible for returning all the deoxygenated blood from your body back to the right atrium of your heart. When you compress this crucial highway of blood flow, you are creating a physiological traffic jam. Blood backs up. Your heart has to beat harder and faster to compensate, struggling to maintain proper circulation. It's an unnecessary workload placed on your most vital organ, night after night. But the problems extend beyond your heart. This position also sabotages two of your body's most important maintenance systems. First, your digestive system. Your stomach is designed to empty towards the right. When you lie on your right side, the lower esophageal sphincter, the valve that keeps acid in your stomach, can relax, allowing corrosive stomach acid to flow up into your esophagus. This is the direct cause of nighttime heartburn, a condition that not only destroys sleep quality, but can damage the lining of your esophagus over time. Second, and this is fascinating, you may be hindering your body's natural detoxification process. The lymphatic system, your body's cellular garbage disposal network, relies on a large vessel called the thoracic duct, which is located on your left side. It's believed that sleeping on the right side can slow down the drainage of lymph fluid, essentially creating a sluggish, inefficient waste removal system. You are inadvertently putting a triple burden on your body, straining your heart, aggravating your digestion, and hindering your detoxification. But you don't have to. The solution is not only simple, but it is profoundly beneficial and supported by both ancient wisdom and modern science. So if these common sleep positions are laden with hidden risks, where do we turn? How can we finally give our bodies the deep, truly restorative sleep they are crying out for? The answer lies in aligning yourself with your body's brilliant natural design. It lies in sleeping on one specific side. Sleeping on your left side is not a marginal improvement. It is the optimal position for human health and longevity. It is the position that allows your body to finally work with gravity, not against it. First, and most importantly, it liberates your heart. When you are on your left, your heart is in a position of mechanical ease. Gravity helps it pump blood more efficiently down into the descending aorta. The vena cava is free from compression, allowing a smooth, unimpeded return of blood to the heart. You are literally taking a physical load off your most precious organ, allowing it to beat more calmly and achieve a deeper state of repair. This translates to a more stable heart rate and healthier blood pressure throughout the night. Second, it calms your entire digestive system. By sleeping on your left, you position your stomach to remain comfortably below your esophagus. This simple alignment makes it physically difficult for stomach acid to defy gravity and leak upwards. For anyone who has ever battled with nighttime heartburn or acid reflux, this one change can be nothing short of life-changing. It allows your gut to rest and digest in peace. Third, it supercharges your brain's cleanup crew. As we mentioned, your brain has a remarkable waste clearance system called the glymphatic system. Think of it as the brain's dishwasher cycle, which runs primarily while you sleep, flushing out metabolic waste and toxic proteins. The buildup of one of these proteins, beta amyloid, is a key hallmark of Alzheimer's disease, and cutting-edge research has shown this glymphatic system functions most efficiently when you are sleeping on your left side. You could be actively helping protect your brain from age-related decline simply by choosing the correct position. Finally, it supports your body's detoxification. By lying on your left, you allow lymph fluid to drain more easily into the thoracic duct, promoting a healthy and efficient lymphatic system. You are helping your body cleanse itself on a cellular level. This isn't just about sleep. This is about actively participating in your own health, night after night. I can hear the skepticism. I'm a lifelong back sleeper. I've tried to change, and I can't. I understand completely. Deeply ingrained habits are powerful. The goal isn't to force yourself into an uncomfortable position overnight, but to intelligently and compassionately guide your body toward what's best for it. Here is your step-by-step protocol. Let's call it the Sleep Sanctuary Protocol. Step 1. Build your support fortress. You cannot expect to change a lifelong habit without support. Get the back block pillow. Take a firm, dense pillow and wedge it tightly right behind your back. This acts as a physical wall, a gentle but firm reminder that prevents you from unconsciously rolling over. The hip aligner pillow. This is non-negotiable for side sleepers. Place a pillow between your knees. This simple action aligns your hips, pelvis, and spine, preventing the twisting that can lead to lower back and hip pain. The anchor pillow. For the ultimate support, invest in a full-body pillow. Hugging a body pillow not only feels comforting, but also provides an anchor for your upper body, keeping you stable and locked into that healthy left side position. Step 2. Address the common pain point. The shoulder. Many people complain of shoulder pain when sleeping on their side. This is often because they are collapsing their shoulder forward. Try this. Extend your bottom arm slightly in front of you, not directly underneath you. You can also buy specialized pillows with a cutout for your arm. A soft mattress topper can also make a huge difference by allowing your shoulder to sink in comfortably. Step 3. What if left side sleeping is impossible? The best alternative. If, due to a specific injury or chronic condition, you absolutely cannot sleep on your side, do not revert to sleeping flat on your back. The next best position is a semi-reclined position. Use a wedge pillow or build a gentle slope with several pillows to keep your torso elevated at a 20 to 30 degree angle. This keeps your airway open, preventing sleep apnea, and uses gravity to keep stomach acid down. It is infinitely better than lying flat. The way you sleep is not a passive activity. It is an active choice. And it is one of the most powerful levers you have to pull to influence your health, your energy, and the clarity of your mind. The pains, the fogginess, the exhaustion, and the heart palpitations that you may have been told to accept as an inevitable part of aging might not be inevitable at all. They could be signals from your body, a desperate plea for a simple change. The power to wake up feeling stronger, to have a clearer mind, to feel a steady, calm energy throughout your day is within your control. It doesn't require an expensive pill or a complicated new machine. It starts tonight. It starts with the conscious, deliberate choice to arrange your pillows, to turn onto your left side, and to give your body the gift of truly restorative, healing sleep. You are the guardian of your own health. You are the architect of your vitality. The small, intelligent choices you make night after night are what build a foundation for a vibrant, independent, and fulfilling life. It's not just about adding years to your life, but about adding life to your years. Thank you for joining us on Wisdom Free. If this conversation has opened your eyes to a new possibility for your health, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more wisdom that empowers you to live life on your own terms. And finally, share this video. Share it with your spouse, your parents, your friends. This simple piece of knowledge is a gift, and it could be the one that changes a life. Here's to waking up stronger tomorrow.